Thank you all. Now I would request Dr. S. Radha Madam, Senior Regional Director, Regional Center Bangalore, to render the welcome address. Madam, please.
Thank you, ma'am. Namaste. On behalf of Indira Gandhi National Open University Regional Center and Indira Gandhi National Open University Regional Service Division, I heartily welcome Honorable Vice Chancellor Professor Nageshwar Rao, Pro Vice Chancellors Professor Rajendra Prasad Das, Professor Satyakam, Professor Uma Kanjilal, Professor Sumitra Kuketri, Dr. Shrikant Mahapatra, and Dr. Manroop Singh Meena, and our beloved director, Dr. Umesh Chandra Pandey, Director RSD, and resource person of today event, Sri Shivashankaran, Director Satvik Organic Private Limited, Certified Yoga Instructor, Minister of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, Academic Counselors of IGNU CPY Program, and Program Coordinator of Sri Rural Development Trust, and our respected directors of schools and faculty of schools, and the respected regional directors of other regions, and my beloved colleagues of regional centers, learner support centers, and my students, today's national webinar, Yoga, the Secret of Health and Wellness. As you are aware that the International Day of Yoga is celebrated every year on 21st June, International Yoga Day 2022 theme may focus on the benefits of yoga during the COVID-19 pandemic. How yoga helped to cure COVID-19 and how it will help in achieving holistic health of every individual. However, the official IDY 2022 theme and events are yet to be decided by the United Nations. Yoga Mahotsav 2022, a campaign on 100 days, 100 organizations at 100 places, started with an objective to give wider promotion and publicity to various dimensions of yoga and its utility, and also to promote the 100 days countdown campaign to IDEA 2022 for health, well-being, and world peace. Hence, today's webinar theme is chosen as Yoga, the Secret of Health and Wellness. The Minister of Ayush is the nodal ministry for all the yoga related activities and has designed a common yoga protocol program to celebrate International Yoga Day in a standard and beneficial manner. This year, the IDY will be focused on India branding with extensive promotions across the boundaries through various platforms, including print, digital, social media, etc. As a part of this initiative, our university has planned to conduct a series of activities across all regional centers of India. As per directions of our beloved director, Dr. Umesh Chandra Pandey, Regional Service Division, and as a part of the university's month-long Yoga Utsav, RC Bangalore is organizing today national webinar. Sir, it is a privilege to take part of this prestigious Yoga Mahotsav 2022. Today activity is available live on YouTube channel and Facebook page. The Regional Center has posted the information in advance and social media to create awareness of the activities conducted by the University Regional Center. Finally, I wish to mention here that I am proud to say the university has contributed for yoga by launching a certificate program in yoga CPY on the occasion of International Day of Yoga 2019. Recently, Bangalore is arranging all the academic activities with a practical session at 13150P Sri Sri Institute of Agricultural Sciences and Technology. Since Bangalore occupies an important place in the field of yoga, we are trying all the possible means to get more enrollment in CPY. The student support services are providing under the guidance of Dr. Biplab Jamita, School of Health Sciences. I wish that today's webinar will fulfill the aim of Yoga Wushu. Thank you. May I request now Dr. UC Pandey, Director, Regional Service Division, to kindly deliver the opening remarks, please.
Yeah, thank you very much, Dr. S. Radha, Senior Regional Director, IGNU Regional Center, Bangalore, esteemed resource person for today's program, Sri Shiv Sankaran sir, who is Director of Sattvic Organic Private Limited. He is a certified yoga instructor and an academic counselor of IGNU also. So we welcome you, sir, for this program, and we are very much thankful to you for sparing your valuable time and blessing our students. My colleagues from the regional center and academic counselors, regional directors who are participating in this program, and all the students. I have been told that this program is available on the YouTube and at the same time on the Facebook also live. So that's a good thing we have done, that it will enhance the reach of this program. And let me tell you what exactly we have been planning to do during this month-long exercise of to celebrate the Yoga Utsav, which we call it. And we have scheduled a range of programs because we have 56 regional centers across the country, and every day 2 regional centers are organizing activities related to yoga. And these activities have been planned in such a way that we should be able to sensitize our staff, our students, and also the general public about the utility of yoga in our life. And these programs will conclude on 20th of April, and on 21st we will have a nationwide program on yoga. So this is the way we have planned this year's International Yoga Day. Is falling during the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, which our country is celebrating. So that way again it becomes very important. And in this context, we have so far organized a number of programs in Bhopal and in Delhi and in so many other regional centers. So far we have organized the program in which some eminent persons have been invited, and generally these programs are in the form of webinars or the workshops or the competitions. So I wish you all the best, all the colleagues of the Regional Center Bangalore who have planned out this activity for today and have invited a very important person to give us guidance about how yoga is important in our life. And the theme which you have chosen is the yoga, the secret of health and wellness. I think while we are celebrating the yoga international yoga, this month-long exercise to celebrate the yoga, there cannot be a better thing than this on this important occasion. We will have the videos of all the programs which we are holding across the country. They will be available on our website. And for today's program also, the video which will be generated after the recording of this program will be available on IGNU's social media platforms. We will put it on the Twitter and all the national level or Facebook page also will put it, and we will widely circulate this program. So thank you very much. I will not spoil much of your valuable time. And now I get back to Dr. S. Radha to initiate further proceedings and also to invite our eminent resource person for today's program. Thank you, Dr. Radha, and thank you very much again, Sri Shiv Sankaran sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Now,
you.
may I request Dr. Kasturi to kindly introduce our resource person, please.
Yes, thank you, ma'am. I welcome our today's resource person, Sri Shiva Sankaran sir. A brief introduction about sir. He has completed his MCA from Pune University in 1997, and he completed his MSc in Yoga from Annamalai University in 2020. He has 18 years of experience in Oracle Software India Limited, and he retired in 2015 from the IT field. Now, as we know, that he is presently director of Sattvic Organic Private Limited, and he is further associated with the Art of Living from 2000 onwards and teaching various programs from 2006. and the various spectrum of people like in jails, corporate sector, villages, and urban areas. And currently, he is coordinating with Sri Sri Yoga Level 2 course activities for South India and working as a program coordinator at a skill development, Sri Sri Rural Development Program Trust. Further to be added to his achievement, he is working as a yoga instructor and yoga trainer certified by NSDC, Government of India. And as we are all aware, he is also a counselor of IGNOU. So a warm welcome, sir, on this occasion from Indira Gandhi National Open University Regional Center, Bangalore. We welcome you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, maybe put me in spotlight. So, 1 second. Change the spotlight or it's done. Yeah, I'll start. Am I in spotlight? Shanmugam, sir.
Okay, sir. Spotlight, madam. You put it in spotlight. Yeah.
Okay.
Madam, please focus on madam. ಅಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡಿ.
Okay, after all the introductions, we'll come to the main topic. Namaskar. So, what is yoga? And we'll just see the title. So, from the title itself, we can analyze more, right? Yoga secret for health and wellness. So, before understanding yoga, I just want to touch little bit on what is health and what is wellness. Okay, so we'll just go by the overall understanding. Health means when you say a person is healthy, so general what we say, oh, there is no disease, there is no fever, there is no cough, there is no corona, there is no diabetes or anything, the person is healthy. And that is the general opinion of what is health. But the World Health Organization for the entire world, all the countries, you know what they have defined? Health is not only a mere absence of disease. It is a combination of being balanced in all aspects. Like health means the physical aspect, the mental aspect, and the emotional aspect. See, if a person doesn't have any disease which we know, but he is not mentally stable, he is always shouting at others, or he can't sleep properly, or he always has some inhibitions, or when he has some mental issues, then he is not healthy. Correct, na? So health means not only physically proper, is mentally, he's normal, balanced, and emotionally also. Emotionally also, he is peaceful with all others, right? So that is health. And wellness, you'll just understand. Wellness is just external, like how do you achieve this health? Being wellness, just calm, quiet, serene. And one more definition, or not only physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual health. Spiritual health means what? He know who am I, what I am doing in this world. That comes little, once you settle all of these issues, then the next level comes. What I am doing, am I living here just to eat, just to sleep, just to watch cinema, just to go out and shop and then sleep and then die? Or is there any different purpose? Understanding, emotional, spiritual health happens. समझ में आ रहा है ना थोड़ा? So this everything is health. right? So how, now we'll just see what is yoga, how yoga can attain this whole definition of health, like not only physical aspect. So generally when I say anybody doing yoga, somebody says Abhi madam or anybody says I'm going for yoga, means what? Generally we do asanas. When people do asanas, they say I am doing yoga. Or there are some people when say I am doing pranayams, I am doing yoga, right? But what is yoga? But what is yoga? Yoga means union, unitedness. So what do you mean by this word unitedness? A different, I just thought an example, so maybe we'll come. Let's say in a family, में let's say there are 5 people. Everybody has to be united, and let's say there is a function happening. There is some function which is supposed, let's say somebody birthday function tomorrow. All the 5 together, coming together, working together will make the function success, right? But if somebody is not working, one person, 4 people wanting to do something, one person say, 4 people saying we'll go out for a party, one person no, not going out, we'll play, we'll do the function here. So what is happening? There is no uniting, there is no union. So if there is 5 people, if there is no union, what happens? We know in an office 10 people are working. If 2 people say one thing, another 8 is saying another thing, there is no union. So whenever there is no union, sync with the group, it creates problems. Just understand what is I'm going to tell. So what is yoga? Creating a union of me, the physical body, this mental body, the mind, with the environment. So generally क्या होता है? Environment is there, physical body is here, but this one person who is creating problems, right? As I told in that example, right? That is what? That is creating all the problems. That is the mind. So what is yoga? Is making the mind calm, making the mind together with all the other aspects of the self. समझ में रहे ना? So that is yoga. So what is yoga? Again, union. So what happened? How do you achieve this yoga? You got the whole idea, right? So what happened? How do you achieve this union? Our ancient Maharishis for thousands of years have defined specific ways, right? So there is Ashtanga Yoga. Ashtanga Yoga. One is Bhakti Yoga. One is Karma Yoga. One is Jnana Yoga. All these 4 different paths you attain. What is the state? Mind calms down. Mind dissolves. And when mind dissolves, already union happens. Okay. So instead of, this is bit technical. Technical nahi, you're little bit beyond understanding. But now when you now listen, so what happens when I do asanas? So we'll come to the physical aspects of yoga. So Ashtanga Yoga. Ashtanga Yoga, it's called. Patanjali Maharishi has given. Many of you would have been maybe doing or at least heard. There are 8 limbs. Yama, Niyama. First 2 is generally okay. First 2 nobody bothers. The rules for a yogi. Anything you want to do, you go to any college, and you want to do anything in life, the discipline is a must. The rules are a must. So the first is a yogi, how he should live in this world, how he should live within himself, how he should live in the world and within him, in the family, and what are the rules for him, yamas and niyamas. right? So what is happening then? Asana comes, asana. Then pranayama, pratyahara, all those things are there. But what is happening in this entire process? Discipline. See, this aspect nobody is taught. So what happens? Let's say you join for a yoga class, morning 6 o'clock or too early है तो ठीक है 6:30 रख लो. So 6:30 yoga class. So what happens to you daily? You have to, let's say Zoom nahi hai, there is no online, you have to go physically 1 kilometer away. You go there, you do asanas, you do pranayam, it's good for the body, that's one aspect. But in the process, what is happening? Daily you have to get up at least at 6 o'clock. And then take bath, then go. So daily that routine comes. That routine, discipline, you know what Patanjali Maharishi is saying? That routine, that discipline is yoga. Atha yoga anushasanam. That anushasanam, shasana means rules. Anu means self. Anushasanam. That self-discipline gives you that benefit of yoga. How? What happens? Morning 6:30, morning where alarm wakes up you at 6. If there is no discipline in life, what happens? बाद में करेंगे, आज छुट्टी मार देंगे, आज there is a मौसम ठीक नहीं है, खराब है, ಇವತ್ತು ಬೇಡಪ್ಪ ನಾಳೆ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡೋಣ ಮಲ್ಕೊಳ್ಬಿಡು ಅಲ್ಲ. But if there is discipline in life, what happens? However is the weather, ಇವತ್ತು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ, ನಿದ್ರೆ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, I am so happy to sleep now. So if there is discipline, you get up and go. Mind doesn't work at that time. That is the important aspect. You are not allowing the mind to give examples, give excuses. You get up and go. That discipline is yoga. Self-discipline is yoga. Atha yoga anushasanam. Just think of this point. Okay? Now we come. See what happens when you do asanas. There are yama, niyama. If you are more interested, you join our IGNU. Very beautiful theory classes. Book is there for the theory aspect of the yoga. Very nice 6-month diploma course in CPY, common program for yoga. Very nicely defined, lot of rules, so many aspects of it. You can't cover everything now. If you are interested, join for the CPY program. Okay. Then asanas. So when we come to asanas, so what is the difference between asana and an exercise? Right? So everybody is walking. Let's say 5-10% of people at least wants to be healthy. Other 90 maybe are sleeping at home. Okay, at least that 5-10% I would say approximate number. Maybe it's up and down, or 20 or close. They want to be healthy. They want to go for jogging, walking, or go to the gym, or play cricket, football, or they do asanas. So what is the difference between? All are good, nothing is different, all are good, all are required, but what is the difference between asanas and gym, aerobics, right? So again I'll go back to Patanjali Maharishi's sutra. He says asana, it's sthiram. Sthiram is most important aspect. Stability, not only for the physical body, mind, breath, holding the pose. So there is aerobic exercises and anaerobic exercises. Aerobic means you jog, you run, you walk, you do play, all those things. Aerobic exercises. Anaerobic, you are not using the breath too much, but you are holding the pose. You are holding the, what happens? See, when you just, everybody, if you want, you can just do this. See what happens. Let's say you tight curl. Simple exercise. Just say, see, if you're tightening this, what's happening now? The entire pressure is going. And then when we release, let's say in a pipe, you hold the pipe, what happens? Pressure builds up. Pressure builds up. And then when we release, flow, blood flow, the nervous system, the neurons flow, the pranas flow, right? Then there are two types in the three big channels, right? One is the veins, arteries, and then the drainage channel. Flow happens properly when you do asana. Be very clear. And using your own body weight, you can do lot of asanas. And most important is what? Sthiram, you hold. And another most important part, sukham. Even in a difficult pose, even in chakrasan mein, even in shirasasan mein, you be comfortable. Most important aspect of a body of asana is you be sthiram, you be comfortable. Then what happens? Your sthiram is you are focused, comfortable, you are relaxed. In that process, lot of changes happen in the system, and that will remove the toxins. And when all the toxins are removed, automatically you are healthy. If you just boil down to all the asana, I'm not going to talk this asana is good for this thing, that thing. No, maybe that will cover in our syllabus. The overall purpose of asana is what? The flow of the body is maintained. One is the discipline aspect. Second aspect, the flow of the body is maintained. And because of that, flow means internal, whatever has to go, whatever has to flow, all this thing. And third aspect, the toxins gets removed. When there is no toxins, health is automatic. Why a new baby is proper, no healthy, always happy? There is no toxins. Then what is toxins? All the things which body wants to remove, but it's not, we are not allowing it to go because of lot of stress, lot of what we are eating habits, our sleeping habits. So everything happens. See, we have to sleep properly, eat properly, do asanas properly. That's it. Then what happens? Automatically health is maintained. That is the point. That is the point. Which asana is good for back pain? Which asanas is good for... Which asanas is... Which... am I audible, right?
Yes, sir. Audible, sir.
Yes, audible.
Which asana? No, there's some connection. Which asanas is good? Every asanas is good for overall thing. Again, which asanas is there? You have to just see. Okay. Okay. What now? Sorry, I got distracted. There is, I think, YouTube it was on unmute or something. So we'll see later. If not, we'll post again. Sorry. Okay. So which asanas is good for diabetic? Which asanas? Generally a question comes. Oh, Shankarji is going to talk about that. No, I'm going to say you do your normal, all the asanas which comes in the, say, the Ayush protocol. Simple stretch of asanas. What happens? The flow is maintained. All the things are maintained. Then what happens? You become healthy. Simple aspect. And in one of the yamas and niyamas, food is most important. Timing of the food is most important. Right? Simple things. Yogi is supposed to be vegetarian, sattvic ahara. Why? Many people ask me, sir, ನಾನು ಯೋಗ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ sir, I'm also doing yoga, I'm also eating non-veg, I'm also eating all the junk food, nothing happens sir, it's I'm happy sir. Good, very nice. That's what I'm also saying. You eat non-veg, you eat junk food, and you do yoga, nothing will happen. You don't get the benefit of yoga. If yoga has to give you health, if you are doing regular yoga and still you are not healthy, one of the main reason is your food. One of the main reason is your food. Just see sattvic ahara, the ahara which gives sattva quality in you. See, the food we eat, we can classify as sattvic, rajasic, tamasic. The food we eat which gives tamas quality. Tamas quality means what? Lazy, dull, lethargy. ಏನು ಬೇಡ ಸರ್, ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. ಏನು ಊಟ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಊಟ ಮಾಡಿ, ಯು ಈಟ್ ಟೂ ಮಚ್ and you just go and sit in your desk and you want to sleep, it's tamasic food. Any food you eat, lot of masala kara is there, you eat in the night, nidrane bartalla, I have to go to a sleeping pill, I have to take sleeping pill, because mind is still going, mind is not stopping, right? That is rajasic food. The food which gives you sattva, energy and lightness, alertness, is sattvic food. So if you want to be healthy and well, you do the discipline. Daily kuch to karo. Kya karna hai? You do later. You just join a yoga class, join our CPI program, but just stick to it. That's it. Kaun acha sikhata hai? Almost everybody, all yoga institutes, whoever is learned properly is doing good. Apart, maybe there are few exceptions. 90-95% of yoga teachers are doing good work, doing teaching properly. So whatever is comfortable, do. But what are the two other aspects? Do it regularly. Food and timing. रात को 10 बजे खाना खाते हैं, then what happens? You eat at 10 o'clock, then you sleep at 12. Body is not used for it. Body has a rhythm. Morning get up, daytime activity, evening relax, night sleep. This is what millions of years body is used to this. You just can't change it. Our internal DNA structure, our circadian rhythm, it just can't change in one generation. Maybe for 100 thousands of generation, we keep doing like this, eating for night 12 o'clock, then maybe it will change. For thousands of generations, this is how circadian rhythm is working internally, right? So morning wake up, do a little bit of movement to the body, do your activities, evening rest and sleep, night. Then what happens? That rhythm which is set in us, we are allowing it to work. So when the rhythm in us is allowed to work, wellness happens already. You don't require anything. You don't require any tablet. You have been telling you. I'll tell my example. When I was a small child, I used to get all disease. All the diseases, wherever comes, it comes to me first. After some time, it all got settled. And then when in the college, I started running, jogging, kushtu, athletics, all those things, mountain climbing, all those done. Then when I started yoga, past 10 to 20 years, no tablet. Medical bill, zero. Really, medical bill, zero. Insurance, zero. Health insurance, not taking. COVID aaya tha, it came during the COVID. I did in my YouTube channel, I made a pranayam class also. I've been doing lot of pranayams. To one day, little fever, then gone. That's it. You will be strong enough when the defense system is strong. Whatever outside anything comes, body is strong enough to fight. You have to build the ability to fight. How? By doing all of this pranayams, asanas, following the routine, eating simple food. Utna hi hai, simple. Then your life becomes so nice. Why I have to do all of this? I have to get up morning. It's nice to be just eat one pill. Life is based on medicines only. Many people are living like that. Only eating medicine. रात के खाने के पहले, खाने के बाद, रात को, शाम को, what medicine इतना बड़ा लेके घूमते हैं. And those medicines are creating more problems later in the long run. So if you want to do yoga, do follow any one proper institute or a guru, proper person, anybody, whoever you are comfortable. And if you want to learn theory of it, IGNOU ka CPI syllabus is great. Just for the theory purpose itself, you can join it, right? And then the discipline part, and then asanas part. So I'll just talk 5 more minutes, 5-10 maximum. Then what happens when you do pranayams? Pranayama. Asana is working so that all the toxins are removed, right? And pranayam, what happens? More breath comes. More breath goes out. So what is happening in the process? More breath comes in, more breath goes out. Simple. Kya ho raha hai? What comes along with the breath? Oxygen. What is required for the blood? Oxygen. So generally, we are breathing only 30% of our lung capacity. So when more breath comes in, you are increasing the energy which is required for each and every cell. And when you hold, और क्या हो रहा है? See, generally we breathe, we are not aware, maybe 15 times or 20 times in a minute. Breath happens, goes in and goes out. Right? During pranayams, what happens? Try कर सकते हैं. See, just see one. Just you can hold your hand like this. Everybody can do. See, there is a small difference in the mind. Observe, once more we'll do. So what's happening? Mind is calming down. That is another aspect. I'm breathing in more, holding more. So in that holding time, what's happening? The exchange from the blood, oxygen from the air to the blood, and exchange from the carbon dioxide from the blood to the toxins to the air, and which is going on. So if that happens properly, all the toxins gets removed, more energy for each and every cell. So kya ho raha hai in that entire process? In that entire process, what's happening? Mind is calming down, more energy to the body, more toxins are removed, and I am slowing down my rhythm of the breath. We are counted by number of breaths we take. So when you slow down, if you are angry, you are agitated, you are doing fast work, your breath is more. When you are doing pranayama, when you are doing meditation, when you are doing asanas, your breath slows down. That will continue for rest of the day also. So if not 20 breaths per minute, maybe 16, 17 breaths per minute, or 10 breaths per minute, 12 breaths per minute. You slow down, you are increasing your life, your wellness. Not only the quality of life improves, the quantity of life. You see a yogi, वो 50 साल हो गया इसका, दिख ही नहीं रहा है. He's looking so young. Have you ever seen like yoga teachers like that? Oh, 50 years. How is he? क्या हो रहा है? What is he doing? Pranayams. Some people you might see, you can just ask, even just at the age of 30, he'll just climb 4 steps, first to floor, he has to climb. So what's happening? Physical age is 30, but the mental age and the psychological age is 50, 60. But when you do your asanas, pranayams, your meditations, you be young. You be young. That you will start seeing. And then when you meditate, mind calms down. And when mind calms down, your efficiency of your work improves. The only way to improve your efficiency is calming the mind. Right? When you don't calm the mind, you just can't take more work. If you have to take more work in your office, you should have a tool to calm the mind. That is meditation. Okay, so when you do all of these together, like asana for the body, pranayam for more energy, and meditation for calming the mind, health and wellness is just a byproduct. You don't need to do anything extra. Oh, I have to take this supplement, I have to do that, I have to do that. Nothing. All your doctor visit, your electricity, like your all the bills will become zero. But and discipline and food. Itna yaad rakh lo, then see the difference. And it might not happen maybe in 1 week or 10 days. Patanjali Maharishi says, Satdhirga Kala. Takes little long time. Enjoy. Anything, madam? Anything? Any aspect? I think I'm talking for anything else. Anybody? Any questions or anything else? Boliye. You want to share or any questions? I've been. अच्छा लगा. Was it? Any questions anybody wants to ask, share also can do. Let me know, or sort of just keep on talking. Just join yoga group and start doing.
ಮಾತಾಡಿ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದಾರೆ ವಾಟ್ಸಪ್ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ನಾನು ವಿಲ್ ಇನ್ವೈಟ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ದ ಸ್ಪೀಕರ್ ಅಂತ ಓಕೆ ಅಂತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಡಿ
Yeah, spotlight change. Okay, so hope you all enjoyed and we'll come back to the speaker. Yeah, madam, heli madam.
Thank you very much, sir, for your wonderful speech on yoga, meditation, asanas, and all. It was a very wonderful session, and I hope all the participants would have got the message of good, the secrets of good health and wellness. Thank you very much, sir. And participants, if you have any questions, you can raise now. Sir is with us, so he'll be able to clear the doubts. Anybody?
Or any doubt antalla, anything also, any comments also are welcome. You don't have doubts also. It's okay. All are happy. When you are happy, no questions comes.
ಡೈಲಿ ಮೆಡಿಟೇಷನ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅವರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಸರ್?
20 ನಿಮಿಷ ಸಾಕು ಸರ್. ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್ ಟ್ವೈಸ್ ಆರ್ ಥ್ರೈಸ್ ಅ ಡೇ ಅಟ್ ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಬಿಗಿನ್. 20 ನಮ್ಮ ಗುರುಗಳು, ನಾನು ರವಿಶಂಕರ್ ಗುರುಜಿ ಫಾಲೋವರು, ಅವ್ರು ಅಷ್ಟು ಮಟ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಕು. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಡೂ ಮೋರ್, ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಒಳ್ಳೇದು, ಬಟ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಲೈಫ್ ಸ್ಟೈಲ್ದಲ್ಲಿ 20 ನಿಮಿಷ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
20 minutes, but fixed time, if possible, twice a day. It's more than enough to begin with.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Yes, ma'am. I think we are done. It's almost time. 5 minutes.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. With the permission of Director RST, Professor Ruchika Kuba from School of Health Sciences has joined. Madam, we would like to request you to share your views on this, madam.
Thank you very much. Thank you. And I think a very, very important topic and very beautifully conducted by sir. And I would just like to say one thing that yoga is one thing, which is a holistic medicine because it is useful for prevention of diseases. It is useful for control of diseases and also for prevention of disability. So it is a very, very important and best thing about yoga is that we do not suffer from the side effects. So being a doctor myself, I would certainly strongly recommend everybody should do yoga. It involves meditation. It involves not only harmony of the body with nature but also peace of the mind, harmony of the mind with nature. So I am very happy, Dr. Radha, for having conducted this program and sir, for your very enlightening information that you have provided, and I am very sure that everybody will be very motivated and will certainly practice yoga for at least some part of their day, in whatever form is comfortable. It is not something which is to be forced upon somebody, but it should come from within, and that is how it is more effective. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you very much, ma'am. Madam, shall we conclude, madam?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Now I would request my colleague.
Madam, I will request our Director RSGD.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Shall we
conclude?
Yes. Thank you very much.
Yes.
I once again congratulate Dr. Radha and your team for organizing this program. And please send us the video of this program so that we can put it on the university's Facebook page and our Twitter handle also. And once again, very much thankful to the invited speaker for this program, and we look forward to be in touch with you. Thank you very much, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Now I would request my colleague, Dr. M. Shanmugam, Assistant Regional Director, to render the formal vote of thanks. Shanmugam, sir?
Yes, madam. I am audible, madam.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it is my pleasure to propose vote of thanks for this occasion of Yoga Utsav, a webinar on yoga, the secret of health and wellness, organized by RC Bangalore with cooperation with the RSD. It is my sincere thanks to Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Nageshwar Rao, sir, and also my sincere thanks to PVC Pro Vice Chancellor Rajendra Prasad, sir. Also, my sincere thanks to Honorable PVC Professor Satyakam, sir. Also, my sincere thanks to the Professor Uma Kanjilal, madam, for this occasion. Also, my sincere thanks to Sumitra Kukherjee, Honorable PVC, for this occasion. And also, I sincere thanks to the Dr. Srikant Mahapatra, sir, PVC, in this occasion. And also the PVC, Dr. Mahapatra, Manurup Singh Meena, madam, for this occasion. And further, today's with cooperation of the RSD and IGNOU authorities, I, on behalf of the Regional Center Bangalore, the respected Director of RSD, Dr. UC Pandey, sir, I also sincere thanks on behalf of the Regional Center Bangalore. And also my thanks to all the senior dignitaries, school directors, faculties from the headquarters, and all the RDs who are joined in this meeting from various regional center and ERDs and my colleague. Further, the most important, today's resource persons, Sri S. Sivashankaran, sir, is the speaker, is the guest of today's function. He gave the very good thought over the wellness and health of the individual. Sir, very much helpful for your speech. It will be definitely helpful for the listener and in general our IGNOU learners. And on behalf of Regional Center Bangalore and behalf of IGNOU Authority and RSD, I very thank you very much, sir, in this occasion. And I also thanks our sincere thank to Senior Regional Director, Dr. Radha Madam. She's cooperating and is behind this function to happen very successfully. Sincere thanks on behalf of the Regional Center Bangalore. And I also my sincere thanks to the RSD, Dr. Jashish Patel Madam, and also RSD's all staffs and all my colleagues across the Regional Center and the Regional Center Bangalore, all the staff of the Regional Center Bangalore who are helped this function directly or indirectly. And further, my sincere thanks to all coordinators of IGNOR Learner Support Centers who are present in this meeting, and also all the academic counselors of IGNO who are participated in this meeting. My sincere thanks to all of them. And further, all our learners, IGNO learners who are joined via Google Meet, also from the IGNO Youth, that YouTube link and Facebook. So one and all, I thank you very much, all the participants in this meeting. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much, sir. Now we will conclude the program with the national anthem. I would request all to raise for the national anthem.
पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Okay, man. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, madam.
अभी एग्जिट करें, अभी एग्जिट करें।